See Ulysses, USM negative.
There's a law for everything, and an opening duel going Fialu's way. That's the battle axe of Batunax already on the floor, and quick trades when the re-aggression comes through. Immediate punish, and Apeks left with just that vice that was a big topic of conversation. Olizera in a 1v4, and he won't even get a shot off. Let's see what they do. Try to bridge that gap as they attempted to play towards this door, split into the C player and cause a headache. Instead, a C's nade has put a bump on the road early for Maui Star Koi, with Monster soon falling. It's now a 5v3.
Changes to the composition already.
Numbers lost, but they did recover a rifle, and already it's taking one down. That's Malzy out of play. 3 versus 4, and that rifle on the tank still looking to draw blood, but it will be his that spilled, leaving Fialu with most of the pressure. He won't deliver much. A recovered weapon for Flya gets them another. Can't see the overpeak with the spike here towards the mound. It could be a big mistake from Maui Star Koi, but the door opens up, and that sends Olizera running for his life. The flash buys him a bit of space, but he doesn't know there's a player already wrapped. It's Batty G to take him down. The advantage now there for Maui Star Koi. The plant soon to follow. Malzy, he might be about to take a big risk. They want to draw the eye of Maui Star Koi to allow this flank to really find value, and they've done well, but Vova's still falling.
Last player standing.
No chance for any support from Malzy as he's been forced back by the ultimate, and
may have more hope for Apeks in putting up that round, but putting up that win. This is a solid start. Batu even contributing. It's Penny with the double, and it's Maui Star Koi left in a 2v4.
To get them the information. The information is that they are on the site, and they will still be there.
You don't expect to see respect from Apeks here with like a showstopper thrown through, but actually they do. And with low HP, Penny was easy to pick out of the sky. That's almost fed into their hands, but Monster still has a big clutch to try to connect.
It seems like with the Thorns, they're trying to sell the idea that there's only one player here. Within they go, but they pop their own flash and peek off the back of it. It's an, I was going to say easy couple of kills, but the last one definitely wasn't easy. Olizera looking for a little bit more, but instead they're now being flanked on. Now Vova has to be careful. He doesn't over-peek in this scenario, but I guess he gets away with it. It wasn't a necessary fight, but the man advantage sticks with them. And I don't know if Flyer realizes that Malzy is still just sat around this corner. The swing is an easy one, and Apeks, well.
That gap closing in on, Maui Star Koi, but they find the opening. And that's last round of overplayed aggressive in the late round. This time he starts it out that way, and they'll lose their smoker.
Well, more interesting as well, that's back-to-back rounds that Filu has got the opener on this A side of the map. Last with the operator, now here, peeking aggressively into a Vova. We saw it on Lotus as well last time out. When he was playing well, this team looked incredible. Flyer, wow, it says he's jumped out into the open and been picked off easily, and now Penny has arrived to the party as well. 2 rounds in a row where Apeks have started with a massive disadvantage. 2 rounds in a row where they're fighting it back, and well, that's another ult sent in right at the end of the round. Viper's Pit thrown in, Rolling Thunder available as well for Flyer. It might be a disadvantage, but they're in a good spot, and actually, they're going to send it in just to disrupt, but Batu has managed to hold the line.
He dodged the Rolling Thunder far enough to the side that it doesn't hit him, and now he's ready to fight back. Already a 2-man advantage, but playing through that pit can be deadly. It can cost you players, but Batty G going down puts pressure on Monster. They know he's out of the pit. He's going to jump back in, but the spam is there to greet him. The defuse underway, and they dive into the smoke to close this out. Time close, but not close enough.
Could be more of a problem. Already though, Malzy is going to manage that opener. It's the first kill of the round, but that has not been definitive by any stretch. But a second one, he doubles up, does well from there. They've crossed paths, and only one of them's noticed. Batty G and the tank combining. And while the jump down has not worked at all, how does Batty G come out on top of that?
With none of his utility, remember the wall and the thorns placed towards B. It's a big problem because the Hunter's Fury has caught him, and Batty G sprays him down. Death being dealt out by Maui Star Koi is now a 5v3. It looks like they might have their lead back.
Showstopper available, but unless something gives the game away. Oh, that makes it interesting. Malzy's managed to find one. He's looked good in these retake scenarios, but well, That's not gone to plan. Filu with a quick double and a Vova. Yeah, he's caught in no man's land. To walk around this corner would surely be dead to rights. That should be an easy pick. And now they've lost a lot of the map. This becomes quite a bit more difficult for the side of Koi. You have two choices. Try and re-clear everything or gamble that hit. And whoa, a fantastic reveal from Molsey will help them out.
Oh, he stepped into the stun. He thought he'd waited it out, but the timing just a little bit off. Zera's lost his life. Deep fight from Filu, but he's got no backup. The rest of the squad going towards B. Avova's caught, taking his weapon back out. He can't get a shot off, but he gets the info. They've got knife out as they go to clear it, but finally Flya suspects something. Spike down, 12 seconds.
10 seconds
The clock running very low. They need to get that pick now. They need to plant immediately in the time. It's too far gone. The round is done as long as they hide. And running that clock down to its last 6-6 is secured.
One.
I think it's worth, well, maybe it's not worth mentioning because we're already into the pistol and the opening pick is found immediately ready for this C play.
Oh, Monster under pressure. But he's managed to do well. Still sticking it out at the back of the site. His support has dwindled, but more is still to come. As they look to swing in, okay, never mind. Apeks have managed to steady the ship a little bit. A few low players, the wall placed deep, and even a smoke around the back of it. Both players coming in from the same angle as well. It means there's a likely isolation, but wow, I'll say the cover wasn't the best. It doesn't matter. Zera has managed to find one more and leave it all on to Flya, the leader of this ship, a ship that could soon be sinking if they don't manage to turn this back. The pistol seeming done. And, yeah, just finish him off, Zera. It's not worth the risk. Not when there is this much on the line for you and the org. Zera has managed to get the ultimate, but is playing a little deeper. And Penny was just gone aggro. Managed to find Batty G playing alone. That'll be the plant and the potential for this ultimate to go through. You can see he's trying to play close to the angle so he could clear all of them as they make their way back into the site, take those weapons away, and maybe even just end the round. Already though, no opportunities for trades. Now it's going to be taken. I love it. Zera leaving it late, and now they have to just give up the round because of how much control they've lost.
That's a panic react as well with the snake bite. They fake this out perfectly, and there it is. The trigger pull with the TP in gets at least one. Monster still to be dealt with. The smoke, they run through it. They find the pick as well. Apeks, boots on the ground. A plan to come through. No ults. They're miles away from them. On both sides, indeed. That spray, it comes close. There's damage done, but Apeks are still drawing breath, looking for that deeper fight in the tank. It's not a missed piece of utility. It's no utility. He's caught with the bow in hand, taken down, and the numbers equalized. Apeks look to play this together. It's Zera and Molsey running the clock down, but then they separate. It's a big play from Ollie. The flash lands. Molsey the one to find the kill, leaving it to the 1v1, but Flya gets there first. But that door now closing. They need to go. They need to move and get past Flya. Okay, they'll get past everybody. Zera doubles up, finding so much value from that deep position. And the spike won't be kept off the site. This round should be done and dusted. Monster, he's looking to compete, and Batty G's on his way.
Again, a 2v4 scenario. We see plenty of these throughout the map so far. I think that damage maybe being unconfirmed has sort of slowed them down, and Zera is on an absolute tear, continuing to pretty much decimate his opponents. This map has been all his, but Monster is still going for this, still attempting this, but getting past Penny was always going to be difficult to play with in this round. A nice shot from Filu does actually land, and wow, a second connected as well. I said there wasn't much invested. The one thing that is this Marshall, and it is finding tag after tag after tag. It is absurd how much he's already managed to do with it. Another tag. He might just take this all on his own, goes back for a third, and he's tagged up Penny as well. A Marshall play that might have just completely turned this on its head, or it should have done. Yeah, ambitious from Batty G, but you can understand it. Trying to catch someone with their back turn, and Penny's planting, but he is somewhat isolated for now.
With 29 HP, those classics, they're going to be pretty deadly against him. But Penny, he grabs himself a triple in this round. He's given them a real chance. It's Avova now in a 1v2, recovered rifle for a tank. He spotted them as well, but the paranoia is going to keep them back. It could even give a kill. Avova TPs, causing confusion, isolates one, doesn't land the shots though, and it's Maui Star Koi.
Oh, never mind.
He knew he was going to go down to the 100 Fury, so he was going to
immediately die.
Generational play, unbelievable thinking.
He has the read.
He saved the money for the next round, knowing he died to an ult. Wow, Ollie Zara thinking 10 steps ahead.
Yeah, never critique the tank again, by the way.
Yeah, my bad.
That was a sick ult.
My bad.
Now Flyer flying back in. This is one of the rounds for the ages. Justify that. Mistakes were made, but it kind of, because they got wrecked so hard, it kind of helped them out a little bit. Penny already dead. Olizera, he now has that hero rifle, ult available. They had themselves a few ults going into these last couple of rounds. I think all 5, and now 2 of them have already disappeared. Weaponry not in their favor. The flash is going to leave Monster completely blind. Flyer trading things out. In fact, already getting his 3rd kill of the round, but it's over. Somehow, big brain play. They're going to destroy the economy, and now comes over. Ultimates not really going to be a part of this one, unless a From the Shadows goes into the spawn. Filu is dropped down with an operator, managing to get the close position of over again, and somehow, come on, now Penny has managed to catch a quick double from the sidelines, even reposition it completely, and he's going to clutch it out now!
Steel Garden, and now you've only got a classic to work with. Good luck, Filu. That Guardian ain't going to be around for much longer, and there's no Guardian to keep him safe as the tank gets isolated. Both players left to fight with pistols, and a 5v3 for the map.
He pulled his gun out with half the ult left. I think he got the timing a little bit wrong on that one, but hey, it's not looking good. Flyer with the Spectre. It's going to be on him to clutch this, because I don't know, but there you go. See, because I knew the Monster was just about to die. A 1 versus 5 for the greatest clutch of all time, and Ollie Zara's going to be there to put it down. They've walked in, found an in-zone flawless for the final round, and they have taken their opponent's map choice. Apeks look to cling to life as they head into Ascent.
I like crazy.
Oh, already pressure being put in. Monster kicks things off. Natang alongside as well. Back on that duelist role, something that we talk about quite a lot. Nice work from Molsey with the spam though. At least makes things a little bit more interesting. The problem is Ollie Zara has already been dealt with as well, with a spike planted and a couple of players already back towards main. This is not going to be an easy fight with no smokes.
That's the thing. Oh, 1 bullet left here, Molsey. There we go. The reload popped. He evades the recon. It does reveal him, but he can't be spammed. That's the main thing. Penny on the walk through, caught by a Monster. It's all Molsey. They know where he is. No, tank. He wants one more. One more spam kill. He's got to be running out of ammo at this stage. He's already taken 2 wall bangs. And there it is, his 3rd of the round. You talk about his Yoru.
Come in with the rifles, an aggressive start to the round over on this A side of the map. Okay, well, I was like, they're going to double swing. Everyone's dead. That hasn't worked at all.
They've got everything to work with, Tom. They've got all the rifles. Filu's dead, but that was the map without one. The problem with dying in pushed up positions is that it's even easier to take the weapons off your body. To upgrade, Ollie Zara, great map out of him, but you know, best of luck with this one.
Keeps this sort of pace up. We could be going to a very quick map 3.
I like the fire and squad adaptation here from Apeks, playing 4 players on mid, having the Marshal there alongside Sheriffs. Huge damage, a body shot from both will take you down. That's what ends up netting them that opening pick. But the rest of the fights are going to be very tough to find value in. Never mind. I should have asked Molsey. He's picked up a double. Now those weapons can't exactly be retrieved, but this is the kind of jailhouse Valorant we're expecting to see. A full bare knuckle brawl as Apeks come in with next to nothing, do so much damage, and now they can recover at least some of the weapons. Priority for Avova is to pick up a rifle, but the rest of the squad quickly rotating. They're making their way all the way back to this B site, knowing that the rotation's going to be pretty long for Monster. He's trapped. It's an isolated fight now just on the back.
the
Spam! And he's down! The site taken! Monster needs to run, sprint into that site, and they'll catch him with a spam! What is this game?
Used in the last map. It's going to be brought through, but actually for Multi, that's an upgrade. And for Batu, I guess. No, he should not get two. He should not get two with a classic and a smoke. Maybe don't use the Steel Garden. Never mind. I take it back.
Last player standing.
I'm having a tough time understanding how these fights are going the way they are, Tom. Seen a lot of Valorant. What the hell was that? I've not seen a lot of Valorant like this. I'll tell you that. If this was my rank game, I'd disconnect.
Okay.
It's Batty G, 1v3, he's picked up the first, he taps the spike, trying to goad them into a fight, and he has, but they're coming down the stairs.
No.
He's caught one off, isolating one by one, but in the end, Avova take Batu down to 50, but Ulta's going to be active, and that spots a lot the dimensional drift, but it can't keep Avova alive. The backside now under threat. If Batu commits to it, he is less than half HP in a battle for his life, and he'll only land the one. Hunter's Fury online, and Filu still fragging. This one's looking done.
Well, if Mosey switches to a Sheriff, I favor this to him. With a rifle, not so much.
Close by, ready to assist. Razorvine destroyed immediately. It won't stop that push out. Natank takes the space, takes the fight, and eliminates Avova as well. Malsey, he's under pressure. The push can come down anytime now. He knows it, but he's hiding behind the boxes. Lands himself another before he falls, but Olizera is left alone against Natank, Monster, and that operator on Filu again.
Spike planted.
This round looks done. They're building up in favor of the attackers, but it looks like Olizera is going to go for it.
They've attempted a fair few of these clutches, but this... Well, that one's free. The swing, I was going to say should be an immediate trade, but it isn't! And now it's called Monster as well. Maybe having an expectation of where Natank could be. Still watching and even hearing the step down, knows roughly where he is, but it's the maneuver of Natank. It's not the prettiest fight, and it's definitely not the greatest hold. With the Hunter's Fury, they are. It was just a bit of a ruse initially. It has managed to be dodged. Filu, though, already picks up that opener. Natank still here, shoots it his own.
It's a pre-fire, it's a pre-fire, it's a pre-fire. It's okay. It's all right, don't worry about it. That could have been anyone. There he goes, finding Malsey in the end and leaving Olizera. 1v3 failed and a 1v4 not even close.
Is not somewhere you normally check. To be fair, Batty G does clear that. He doesn't win the fight though.
Okay, we're in. I can't even say it. I was gonna say a 5v3. It's now a 4 versus 3. The Vova down and out. Being challenged deep on short. The push continues further into enemy territory. Apeks giving up that mid control for just a moment, but it's being watched on the other side. There's a gap. There's a gap right now, and Maui Star Koi are going for it. They're exploiting this perfectly. Olizera is going to come out to peek, but he's being held. Still grabs one before going down. Close play by Malsey. Punished as Flya finds another. He's on 15 health. And he's waiting for that plant to be tapped. Time will ultimately decide this round. All Batu has to do is swing in and confirm it, and there it is. That'll be dealt with a shock dart sent through. Good read by Penny. Knows that's the decoy, but the real one gets him anyways. The tank taking the space now. There's the spam giving away the position. The tank is shredding them. It's Maui Star Koi 5 versus 3 thanks to those double openings, and it's all about him. No utility, nothing else to talk about. This guy is just feeling it here and showing his depth as an individual. Maui Star Koi of this round tied up in a bow. It's 8-4, surely.
Well, Malsey's at his prime position again. And he's actually getting pushed. Fly up. Oh, he's going to go peeking, and he's going to manage to win that fight. It will be an in-zone flawless. Repeating that might be difficult.
The first challenge. Dealing with the Yoru on the other side. It's Batu who's already thread the needle, but he is quickly put to bed. Flya doubling up on the angle. But they keep the trades going. Apeks may be a man behind, but they'll grab themselves the spike plant. The problem is there is a man behind them very early indeed, and it's caught them completely off guard. Malsey doesn't stand a chance, and now it's all onto Avova. The flash, perfect! Razorvine lineups. Then goes the dash. Penny, he's blinded up at the reveal, still gets him the kill. Staying alive inside the cloud burst, regenning shields, but they don't regen that quickly. He's down immediately. The force buy for Apeks falling flat as they being kept out of the sights. The gates holding strong. They're sent to look for space elsewhere. That space won't be found easily.
Doesn't really need to over-aggress here, and while Batty G is waiting on the other side. Leaving a low Batu. And well, now just a low Batu. It's another multi-frag round for Flyer, starting to step up into this defensive half. And while they're going to be over the moon with the fact that their opponents decided to force buy. They got the read right though.
30 seconds
Look at the
left.
position that's currently oh! This is, he got the kill in the end. The job got done. And they managed to keep the advantage. And the tank was the snake in the grass. It's not pretty, and Mosey's going to capitalize. None of those are going in a frag movie, that's for sure.
Maybe Malsey's.
He's got Hunter's Fury, but still within the sight. The rotation from Flyer is so far away. He's going to get there in 3 to 5 business days, only just making his way up short. But luckily for him, Monster's gone a little bit early. Finally breaking that wall. He's there, has been spotted. It's disjointed though. But Monster is just about quick enough on the trade.
Waiting for them.
Yeah.
There's no easy way.
All of the YouTube, they've got 20 seconds. They've got 20 seconds potentially left in this map altogether. Batty G still here. They're making a move towards him. He's done damage and they haven't cleared Monster yet. 10 seconds. Spike is on the ground. And Monster's still here. Got to bait him in, but he has a flash of his own. That is map over. It has not been pretty whatsoever for Apeks on their own map choice. And Maui Star Koi have just absolutely battered them.
A sensational comeback after the first map. Those early fights. We need to see recovery on that.
Okay, well, Flyer in the pistol once again, starting off strong. Doesn't have a lot of support though, needs a little more, and that's exactly what he'll find. 3 already to his name. Mosey will be able to get the trade, but no Sheriff this time. It's only going to be that classic or upgraded Ghost of Over's got walkabouts and what. He wanted to make a hero play. Instead, he's left it all up to Mosey.
Well, Malsey's at least dodged the paranoia, but a few shots need to be hit, a few bullets need to be dodged, and he'll break the shield of Natank, but he takes that personally. I'm not sure about that one. The reality is, going out in a series where you could have won it, where you took your opponent's map, and then really fell apart on your own, that's going to sting something special. We already got the advantage in this round, and they won't let it slip away without a serious fight. We're back to a 3v2. Oh, that's spam. Damaging.
Yeah, Flyer does have the ultimate as well. He's going to try and utilize it here, even in combination with that vulnerable. It's connected onto Olizera. Now the push has a lot more risk about it, especially with Natank still being healthy and having that shield online. The double tap, though, likely to run out. But they still haven't planted. He was waiting a little bit longer just to see if there's any sort of mistake. Even still, though, now an ult comes in for Mosey as well, but he's playing in a little bit more of an aggressive position. Has to be a bit careful, but has Avova for support.
Oh, they double revealed him, but couldn't get out wide enough to actually get the wall bangs in. It was being watched.
Destroyed.
Oh, very good, in fact. Has managed to already give the information. Penny going diving in, and it is just a blitz of the back of the C site. Bear in mind, you might have looked at this and gone, okay, was this a low buy? Did they have pieces missing? No.
They can just walk by him. It will be heavenly, but I see the spike shifting in the other direction, moving towards the C site. They've even seen them as well. The shoulder poking around that corner. Olizera grabs one, finds the orb, and he might be dead to rights. I think Filu's, he's committing. No, Filu's going to get him on the fallback. Easy pick. But in the end, it's the C-side hold that matters the most.
Bucky.
We've got 2 players here. Bucky up close to stun in. Avoids the decoy. That could be huge. There it is. The Bucky firing up for a double. And Malsey left alone. Batty G desperately low, but Filu's completed his flank and finished the round off.
Even still, the economy of Apeks is good enough to invest. They're running straight into the hands of Natank.
Aggressive play, but they didn't clear their corners.
He doesn't even know where he is.
Again.
He dropped his gun.
Batty G gave them the advice. He said, check your smokes, and it's actually their wall that they run through without looking left. The tank.
And they baited No, I thought they baited the ult, but it actually catches out Molesy. It's going to be that 1v1, but he wins it anyway. You'd expect the tank to take that all day long with 2 chances to bite at the cherry. Batty G holding the line, but he's only going to manage 1. Now Monster being revealed. Wait, again, you'd think he'd lose that duel, but he comes out on top. I don't know how he's still alive. I don't know how he's still fighting. Eventually put in the dirt by Molesy. This back and forth continuing, and now Filu rounding the corner. Could have had 2 for 1. I think he even thought that he did. And now Avova. Oh, he got all 3 kills in 1 round. He needs 2 more.
They're grouped up. Swapping out the weapon, it's Avova catching the jump!
Batty G is actually going to start pushing forward up short and taking ground. This actually starts their rotation, but instead, he now catches Molesy and keeps another player here.
Textbook adaptation from Maui Star Koi. They play that beautifully. Not panicking
left.
after seeing the reveal. The trip broken inside Garage. And as a result, they've got themselves the round. It's that push-up from Batty G. You can either rotate off-site and leave it light, or you can start that flank early, and it's the guy that can move past the trap wires that goes for it. Ollie's Era loses his life.
Already under some pressure. And with that rifle for Penny, it's going to be a problem. That's the opener they were looking for. Already the plant in, but post-plant's going to be a bit awkward because they've kind of been locked into the side. They're looking to just play the close range of those pistols.
Dimensional Drift's the right play here. Getting them the information. They've seen players walk through the cage. Batty G's ready for the fight. Natang thought he was, but Penny is the hero of the round. They gave him 1 rifle. They thought it could make the difference, and it looks like they were right. A pay safe card, thrifty. A small bit of delay, but Maui Star Koi still in a position to fight back through. Batty G priming right now for the paranoia. It fires in. Peak in heaven as a result. Drop out for Filu for free. Catches Batu. This is looking scary. It's looking spooky for the side of Apeks. The Hunter's Fury not online. It was used earlier as the smoke fades. So too do the chances for Apeks. Just damage done. Nice
they're
position.
not checking this.
They're going. Oh, I thought they cleared it. They thought they cleared it. But Ollie's Era somehow gets away with 1 still. There's 2 players here. They can actually stop this, but Penny adjusts so quickly. The wraparound from Batty G only gets 1. Textbook trading from Apeks. And the 2 versus 1. The damage that Batu dealt earlier onto Monster. It sustains deep into the round. He's 48 HP. A close fight that he wins! And a round that goes his way!
No. Had the desired impact in this round. Batty G under a little bit more pressure than maybe expected. Penny looking to lead the charge and will succeed with an impactful double. 1 duelist has now started to step up to the plate. The Hunter's Fury looking to try and clear somebody out. That's going to do a lot of damage. Penny gone.
He brought him into Molesy as well. There's the pull. Batu not getting the decoy down. He didn't have it to work with, but he wins the fight. A big duel for Batu. He's flashed, forced into a duel. He can't back off. He does damage. Molesy tries to help, but loses his life. Not like this. Not again. Both players so desperately low. The spammy runs out of ammo. Avova's gonna run. Flee for the hills, but it's okay. He's got his smoke down. It's a 1-way. They have to challenge him. They have to face into him, and with low HP, it should be an easy fight. He keeps creating distance, keeps running the clock lower, but Filu gets him in the end. Without a doubt. It feels like the same old story for them. For Koi, a team that we've seen thrive off that momentum. Maybe they'll be put to a stop here. It's Apeks. Stakes never been this high for the squad. This could be the time to put a win on the board, but not in these battles. It's Maui Star Koi lighting up the kill feed.
I think this is where the likelihood of this double duel is taken over is a lot higher. The 1-2 punch of the tank of Filu has been ever devastating. Now, bear in mind that even these Guardians can be upgraded going into the next round, so we may still see something thrown at this. Monster is waiting very patiently, and well, it's not the greatest of duels for him. Now that rifle will go into the hands of Penny, looking to try and keep that into the next round. The rest of the players still looking to try and push this one. They found Filu, but there's Flyer. A double combo. They're making this one nice and costly at least, but the round at this point is too far gone, and Penny has decided he's going to save the gun.
Has Paranoia to work with as well. Early flank possible from Penny. Hunter's Fury put through. It's Flyer looking for scalps. Dealing damage already. It's a double pickup It's the ISO vulnerable sent through that makes one-shot kills possible. And Flyer onto Penny closes that flank gap. This round, a lot of posturing. Oh, the shorty pick.
Okay.
But there should be a return.
Yes.
It's Malzy's Hunter's Fury. Still a pulse left in it. It doesn't clear deep enough under.
30 seconds left.
They're in that 4 versus 3. The numbers in Apex's favor, but that has not stopped Maui Star Koi before. They're playing off each other. Shield active. It's going to buy some time or force an unfavorable fight. Shield destroyed. So is the tank, and it's Olizera up top, breathing life back into this game for Apeks. Through, it's the AWP as well. Now heard, but the quick TP, they've dodged it. That ult falls flat. Quick peek in from Olizera eliminates the low HP Natank. The backside held for now. That's a wall bang headshot from Monster. And Maui Star Koi, they're doing so much damage. Apeks just found a round win, but now it's flipped on its head with Batty G's flank. It's Batu alone. 1 against 3. They heard his TP. They know exactly where he is. Filu's taking a risk, but he's playing so late, and with the rotate to the A side, the backstab confirms the round. 12-7. Now at least it seems he's safe. He'll even find another big round from Batu.
It's not been his game, but every round at this stage counts. Filu on the cross. That is a... The tank even trying to help them out, it seems. Even still 30 seconds left, and they are starting to really run out of time.
Left.
Still have the credits to go for this even in this round and the next, but they are getting revealed. They are in a crossfire that should be unstoppable. Filu trying to hold on, but Batu really has stepped up into this round and has Olizera there to help out. I think as well on the tank is...
Oh, there's a barrel.
What? Wow, has Mosey lost that duel? That could be the nail in the coffin. That could be a huge problem. It leaves a pretty big gap. And now he's managed to get another. This might just be the undoing of the entirety of Apeks. Olizera is going to be revealed. He tries to take the swing, and now Batu is all that's left to save them. He's got to try and win versus 4 to keep his team in the league. They know where he is. They've made that read. Hunter's Fury should be there to deal the blow. And even if he gets past, there's another player just sat behind. It will be Maui Star Koi to take their first victory of the stage and keep their playoffs dreams alive.